The Big Lebowski, it's a great movie. I think everybody should watch it. I just recently rewatched it again. It's for me, in my opinion, it's definitely one of the best comedy movies ever. Like in Paris with the Charlie Chaplin movies, like Modern Times, Doctor Strangelove from Kubrick's Imagination. It's really great. I definitely recommend that you should watch it. Like, for instance, the main character, Jeffrey, the dude that's as he called himself, like, he's just a normal guy. He's just a guy. He procrastinates, he's unemployed, he just don't care about some stuff. He only cares about his stuff. He's very individual, it's not too much complex. President as the movie, but it's funny. He's funny as hell. Some of his lines is so like, it's just too hilarious for me. It's like the movie, it's mocking you for watching it. Because for some people, I've seen that they think that it's very silly, but for me personally, it's quite not. Like, there's a scene, not taking too much spoil, but there's a scene on a movie when the guys are playing, and the movie introduces the character of Jesus or Jesus, the Spanish guy. And one of the dude's line, like Lebowski, he's just sitting down, just saying stuff like, "Yeah, man, well, it's just your opinion, man." He doesn't care. Even the beginning, the introduction of the character, the movie itself starts with a narration. And the narrator, you found out who this guy is not very complex. But the narrator, he's just describing the dude, just saying stuff like, "Well, sometimes there's a man. He's not a superhero, it's just an ordinary man." And it's true. He's just an ordinary man, unemployed, trying to live. He's trying to pay his bills, staying high, drinking some white Russian. And it's so funny. It's so funny to watch. All the characters, in my opinion, are on the same level of awesomeness. From the dude to Lester to the Lebowski to I forgot John Goodman's character. I forgot his name. Okay, sorry. Okay, but whatever. Everybody, all the comedy. But there's something that happens in the movie about the plot itself, especially on the second act of the movie, that made shock some people, even made piss off some spectators, because, the story. I think I'm gonna spoil. I don't know if I should, but I'm not trying to. It's a Coen Brothers movie. If you watch Fargo, you will notice some of the elements, the black comedy, the dark comedy, and some drama. But the drama, it's much more implied over the narration, over the movie itself, the layers, because I think it's more, for me, I saw that it's more focused on the comedy itself, on the story, basically. But there is some plots that just happens and you just keep questioning. The first time I watched it, I was blown away. I had a blast for sure, but I was blown away because they just did that. If you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. You just end the movie, it was like, what? You sorta develop a questioning about the arc of the character, of the dude character. But even though it has this flaws, quote unquote flaws, it's so fun to watch. I definitely recommend it for anybody. Okay, yeah, not between all ages, but especially if you enjoy some I don't know, nonsense comedy or some darkish comedy, stuff like South Park. I would describe it as the same level. There's some things that, yes, it's overacted, over exaggerated, but it makes sense on the story itself. It makes sense on the world that they created, the directors. But the most amazing thing about the movie is the character. The centralization of the character, the arc of the character, the dude. For me, it's the best thing about the movie. It's so great to watch Jeffrey... Oh shit, I forgot the name of the actor. I forgot. Jeff Bridges. Yeah, Jeff Bridges. It's so great to watch his performance because he nails it. He nails it. Everything. The comedy, the acting, everything. He's very good at it. For me, it's the best role I've ever seen him in it. I don't have anything much to say. Well, there's some people that actually enjoys too much in a level that they think it's the best thing that ever happened, like a sort of codes or whatever. But for me, it's just a great movie. One of my favorites for sure, but it's just a good movie to watch it. Good comedy, good example of a comedy movie done correctly. And the mise en scene of the movie, it's also pretty good. The camera angles, all the narratives between the camera, the visuals, it's very good. The dreamy sequences, you would notice there's some crazy shit, but I mean, it's good for this purpose of the movie. Its purpose, it's very good. It's very good. And well, that's it. This is my recommendation, The Big Lebowski. Go watch it. If you didn't watch it, go. We try to leave some theories or some videos explaining some of the instruments. There's a video from Channel Awesome, the channel which has the character of nostalgia critic. That guy made a whole theory about whether this movie is considered to be a masterpiece or not. Well, for me, it is a masterpiece. Well, certainly it's a great movie, but I'm not sure if it can be yet. Well, because let's take an example from another movie like Blade Runner. Blade Runner, the time that it been released, it was considered to be a well-made movie, a sort of more or less opinion on criticism, and both the criticism and the spectators. But nowadays, all these years pass, more than 35 years, I would say, 1982, 35 years later, it's considered to be a whole masterpiece. As for The Big Lebowski, well, it's very doubtful, but for the video that I will link in the description about The Big Lebowski, I'm not sure if it's a masterpiece yet. Well, because sometimes there's some artworks that need to be analyzed for quite time, but no, I just think it's very great. And this is just me talking to a camera, expressing my opinions and how I felt it after watching the movie. I only watched like 4 times. Yeah, yeah. And now I understand how much it infected me. Because I mean, it's very easy to make bad comedy movies. It's very easy. It's very easy to just make a shit tons of bad comedy movies. Because it's hard to make some because of the jokes. But the jokes on this movie, it works. It works very well, I would say. So watch the channel awesome video about the masterpiece analyzing theory for the Big Lebowski, and watch the movie. Well, if you had a Netflix account, same as me, you can find them there. And here you go. Okay, so for ending, just say now it's 11:52. Today it's 5th of July. Happy Independence Day of fellow Americans. Nice independence. Go celebrate it. If you celebrate it, tell me what it was like, if it was good, being with your family. And, well, happy week of Independence Day celebration. Yeah, that's it. See you in another video. Watch The Big Lebowski. Great movie.